is Mr. and Mrs. Jay-Z. Joining us now is Angela Rye, a political strategist and principal of Impact Strategies, and Jonathan Capehart, a political writer for The Washington Post. John, Reuters is quoting a source who says the Treasury Department did indeed authorize this trip, but regardless, Dennis Rodman can go to North Korea, but Jay-Z and Beyonce can't go to Cuba.
Apparently, they have no problem with the tattooed, multi-tattooed, multi-pierced Dennis Rodman going to the mysterious, to see Kim Jong-un and walk around and be in this guy's company. Yet, you know, Beyonce and Jay-Z can't go to Cuba on a vacation to celebrate their anniversary. I mean, to me, Martin, this is sort of, you know, one more battle in the ongoing sort of proxy war with President Obama.
Okay, well, Angela, to that point, Beyonce and Jay-Z are two very high-profile supporters of this president. I have to ask you, Angela, does that have anything to do with this objection to them going to Cuba?
It very well could, Martin. I think the other thing that's important to note is
it
really
very well could.
I'm just saying. You know, I'm trying to give the Republicans the benefit of the doubt. It's a little bipartisan olive branch for them. But here's the thing. When you look at the most severe consequence here, we're talking about a trip that maybe wasn't approved. So then we're talking about a fine that's up to $250,000 for each of them. Hello, they're one of the richest hip-hop couples in the world. So it's just a drop in the bucket to them. No, we're not encouraging that, you know, laws be broken, but we are saying that it looks like the trip was approved by the Treasury Department. So why are we really focused on this? They begged for the president to come out with a budget. So the president's budget was a little late. They were mad that he had an NCAA bracket. But here we are. Now it's the week that the budget's unveiled, this Wednesday. We've got an immigration bill that we're looking for this week. We've got gun control that we're trying to get wrapped up this week. And they want to focus on Jay-Z and Beyonce. What's the world coming to, Martin?
I don't know, I wish I knew. John, Cuba is certainly a reprehensible government, but do you agree with the two Florida House Republicans who say that, and I'm quoting, the restrictions on tourism travel are common sense measures? I mean, do they make any sense?
That doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, personally, I think the embargo with Cuba is outdated. You know, governments from President Obama, President George W. Bush, President Clinton have been easing the restrictions on money transfers and all sorts of travel to Cuba. One day Cuba will be free, and Americans will want to go there, and there are people here in the United States, Cuban Americans, who would love nothing more than to have more contact with their family members. So I understand, you know, sort of politically where these two members of Congress are coming from. I just think, like a lot of things within the Republican Party, these two members of Congress are stuck over here while the country is over here.
Right. Angela, by one estimate, we were able to find in the New York Times about 400,000 Americans traveling to Cuba since this president eased travel restrictions. The Associated Press found pictures of Jack Nicholson and Danny Glover, among others, visiting. Isn't the horse well and truly out of the barn on this one?
It's been out of the barn, Martin. Even before the travel restrictions were lifted, folks just had to take a stopover in another country to get to Cuba, and they've been doing it for years. Certainly, I understand the positions of both members of the House that have, you know, strong feelings about the Cuban government, but there are many other folks that don't have those same sentiments. There are folks that could look at American history and see it as an oppressive government. Hello, witness. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, we really got to give some people some space here, trust their judgment. If they got the trip approved, I think that's all that matters, and we just need to move right along to real issues.
As ever, Angela Rye speaks truth, and so does Jonathan Capehart. Thank you both. Next, did some on Wall Street try to profit off the Newtown tragedy? Stay with us. But first, John Fort has the CNBC Market Wrap. Good afternoon, John.
Hi, Martin. Yeah, the stock staged a big rally in the final hour of trading. The Dow is up 48 points, S&P up 9, the NASDAQ up 18. Now, consumer stocks did particularly well. Telecoms, not so much, and Alcoa at the bell reported results. Revenues a little bit light for CNBC.